Hello, good evening, and welcome to Tickers Live and Unleashed on a Tuesday night. I hope you're all well. Everyone can just tell me that they can hear me okay, because I have nobody with me at the moment who can give me that assurance. Yes, I pressed the button, Rolly. Yes, I know. That was crap, wasn't it, last week? Yes. Chile. I hate you. No, Chile. I fucking hate you. I really like that watch that you discovered the other day, which is the Jetstar with the red dial, the Bulliver. Really nice watch. I've been looking into it. Been in a bit of a rabbit hole tonight, reading up about it like you do. So I may have to just put that in my collection at some point. It's a very nice watch. For the money, it's excellent. And you know me, I just buy what I like. Balls to high-end stuff. If I like the watch, if it looks good on your wrist, you buy it. That's the way I like it. So let's just whiz through. Hold on a minute. We've got a couple of people in the waiting room. Okay, hang on. Where are we? There we go. The boys are back in town. There you go. As usual. Right, so let's go through to, we've got Matt H, supporter of the show, big doggy fan. Hello, Matt. Good evening. Good evening, everybody upvoted. Thank you. Chili Badger, hello, Bulliver Brother Tickers. Haha, yes, I hate him. Yes. Haha. Rolly Mania, have you pressed the button? Yes. So anyone who saw last week's complete fuck up when I just went live to myself for about 15 minutes while you were all sitting there waiting for me. That were funny. Hello, Matt. Hope you're good from Chile. Audio good. Thank you very much. You can hear me. Ivor says Tickers of the future. Been down that road a bit, haven't we? About a couple of years ago, someone said. But never mind. We'll see how it goes the second time, shall we? Dr. Report, I hear you. Thank you very much. Matt H, the Chili Badger. Hi, my friend, and all good here. Thanks. Excellent. Good. So, Thomas Burnett. Hello, John. Good to see you. Hello, Thomas. Thomas says hello, Burger, Chili Burger. Govinda Disco Dancer. Have you got your Christian Ward 12? No, I haven't bought the 12 actually. I haven't bought the large 12 or the small 12. I don't know if I'm going to get one. There's plenty of other stuff I want. They lent me one and I reviewed it and sent it back. So, no, I haven't. But anyhow. Bobby Singh. Hello, T. Hello, Bobby Singh. Thank you. It's like watching someone's children sleeping. Yes, it is. That's right. But they're much more entertaining and they're so cute. There we go. Bobby Singh says the future of YouTube. Really? Oh, well, not me. The craze. The craze are the future of YouTube. Not me. Certy Danny. Hello, Certy Danny. Hello, mate. Tickers. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Chili Badger says, hello, Thomas. Okay, so, I know we discussed this on Saturday, but has anybody here yet bought one of the new Blancpain swatches? Anybody managed to get one? I know that people queued and Muhammad Ali queued. Apparently, this is bonkers, this, so anybody didn't know, Muhammad Ali got there at 9 o'clock. Big queues everywhere. About 9:45, 10 o'clock, the scalpers, the flippers, came out high-fiving each other and went down the queue and tried to sell the watch that was 340 quid for 750 to 900 pounds for people in the queue. If you're in that queue, if you were in that queue and you bought one, have a word with yourself. By all means, come on the show and have a chat with us and let us know what you think, but have a word with yourself if you paid that much. In a year's time, a year and a half time, you'll be able to go in the shop and buy one. because the latest Swatch, the newer one, will be on. And people have just walked in. And while we're on the subject of the moon swatch, there's still people selling moon swatches on eBay, brand new, for 270 quid. Have a word with yourself. It's like the Spice Girls. It's old. It's old. It's old news. You don't, 270 quid. You can walk in a shop and buy one for 207 quid. Or you can actually get them on eBay for like 220 quid. So, what's the point? 270 quid. You're going to be sitting on it for the rest of your life, mate, for that. Because you ain't going to be selling it for that, I promise you. So, let's go through the rest of the stuff that's going on. Dodger, up tickers, tell Docs Matthew 7, do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with measures you use, it will be measured to you. All right, Dodge, have you had something to drink, mate? You all right? You feeling okay? Let me know if you need to reach out. Original OC, the secret to YouTube success, puppy cams equals viewers. Do you know what, OC? We've got 17 viewers, so fuck me dead. How many are we going to have if we didn't have the puppies? About 7. Besides, there'll not be puppies at the end of the month. They'll be grown-up dogs who are a year old, so I'll just lose all my viewers. And by the way, OC, if you want to get rid of that that Blaupunk, that white one, give us a shout, mate, because I want to buy one. Don't offer me daft money. I'll give you $400 for it plus the postage. If you're bored of it. It's not your thing, really, is it? You don't have any watches at $400. Come on, Rosie. You're letting the side down. Okay, we carry on. Got a few messages to come through. We've got 19 viewers now. Thank you, everybody for joining. You do have a choice. Certainly, Danny, no, I wouldn't waste my money, but then again, I wouldn't buy a Blancpain either. They've got a bit of history about them, but they're not. They're kind of all right. Okay. Jay Grace Greta, this is quite the mixer. Muhammad Ali, okay, thanks, Tickers. Nobody in the queue was buying the flipped watches. Good, I'm glad to say. By the way, was it your mother who's been ill? I hope she's all right. Say hello to her from Tix. Let us know, mate, how your mum is, please. Thank you. Because we care. Rolly Mania, say it, John. Boils my piss. That's correct, it does. Thank you very much. Boils my piss, all these flippers. They were on eBay as pre-orders when the price wasn't even known. And they were like 1,500 quid or something. And then they went down to 750 on eBay when we knew what the price was. Hate it. I mean, what makes me laugh is that when are eBay going to wise up that they're paying for an authenticator to look at a 300 fucking quid watch? Because anything over £1,500 over here, because some people are trying to get 1,500, £2,000 for them. So anything over 1,500 quid, and they're going to have to send it to the authenticator. That's going to cost eBay money. Jesus, I don't know. Right, let's see what else. Dodger says, I Rollermania. Ray says, woof woof. Yeah, they didn't hear. Well, little Reggie's been in for some X-rays today, so they had to knock him out. So he's a bit tired, I think. And Ronnie's excuse is no excuse. He sleeps all day anyhow, so business as usual. Robert Wood, good afternoon / evening. Sorry I'm late. I tell you what, we'll do a compromise then for the people who don't particularly like the dogs, like Thomas. I won't discuss them all night unless somebody actually asks me a question about them, and then obviously I'm going to answer them. But I'm not just going to talk about them incessantly. How's that for you? There you go. Robert, thank you very much. And thank you for tuning in. You're always welcome, and you do have a choice. Thomas Burnett, hello. Mo at Muhammad Ali. Original OC says, I'll pick up a white one for you next opportunity. Thank you, OC. That'd be really good, because seriously, I'm 40 miles away, and I have responsibilities now, so I can never even get to a shop. Let's have a look what else is going on. What time do the boys wake you up? Do you know what, mate? They get up when I get up now. They used to 6 months ago. 6 months ago, they used to be 2 o'clock in the morning, giving it all hell. Now they sleep in. They wait till I get up, which is lovely. Big V, evening everyone. Hello, Big V. How are you doing? Thomas Burnett, $10 super chat. Says Rollermania. Says Danny, my nan has history, but she's not worth out. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Robert Wood says, sorry to hear about your mum, Muhammad Ali. I hope she's better soon. Yes, please tell us, Mohammed, how your mum is, please. Let us know. Ray says he puts his own pants on. Okay, that must be another stream. Muhammad Ali, thanks, Robert. Chili Badger at Dodger. Hey, Dodger, how's it hanging? Yes, how's it hanging? Dodge, we all want to know about that. £500 curly rounded up from £468. Great to see Tickers back. I'm eating a tray of donuts to celebrate. Dodger. Muhammad Ali didn't know. I hope you'll be well. Ray Harrison, Harry's Horology. Evening, chap. Sorry I'm late, following up on this Tudor release in a few days. Glad you mentioned that. Because of those of you who haven't heard, Tudor are releasing a new watch. It seems that Tudor are becoming a bit like Grand Seiko, aren't they? With the amount of, well, maybe not that many, but they're releasing quite a few. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm going live on Thursday when it launches, just to see what's going on. So anyone wants to join me, and let's see what the new launch is. I'm going to go live and say in StreamYard. So anyone wants to come and join me on the stream, and we discuss what the new watch is going to be on Thursday. All right, thank you. Okay, actually, the one and only true Badger, Jamie Opulence. Hey, Tickers, thoughts on new iPhone 15? Not even checked it out, mate. You can buy me one if you want. No, I haven't checked it out. I've heard the 14 was wasn't that brilliant over the 13. Or was it the 13 wasn't that good over the 12? What I got? I've got 12, haven't I? I think I've got a 12. Wow. Yeah, mine is great. Mine's fantastic. I do thank Red Shuffle for buying that phone last March. Superb. Brilliant phone. So I haven't really looked at the 15. Was that what was released tonight? The 15? I saw I did see an Apple video or an Apple YouTube launch, and they were talking about the watch. So I thought it was a new Apple Watch. So I turned it off. Was there an iPhone 15, was there, tonight? You'll be having one soon, anyhow, Jamie. You probably got an order, haven't you? Ah, here we go. Tickers, what do you think of the new Mad One, green by Max Booster? Are you entering the raffle? I considered, I think it's 3,200 quid, I think it was. But no, I haven't got that kind of money to spend immediately on a watch at all. And it doesn't switch me on that much. I'd rather that. I mean, that's kind of. That's half a No Time to Die Amiga. And I think I'd rather have one of them, so I probably won't. And to be honest, I actually preferred the red one that came out over the green one. Now, he did a blue one. If it were a blue, well, you know what I'm like with blue dials. So, yeah, maybe. Turn Clyde right. Good evening, Governor. How are you doing, mate? Thank you. Sound is good. Thank you. Thank you. Dodger, at Teen Tickers. Now I'm over 60. I can see my balls hanging around my ankles. Thanks for sharing. Shamba Basher, Fabtix, hope you're keeping well. Shamba, yes, I'm doing all right, thank you. I remember this time last year wasn't so good, was I? I was feeling a bit rubbish, illness-wise, health-wise, but yeah, doing all right, I think. Yeah. Getting out more, getting walking around. For obvious reasons, but we can't say. Jamie Opulence and Red Shovel can upgrade you. Yes, thank you. How about Jamie Opulence upgrades me this year? How's that? Dodger lol. Yes, thank you. He still likes his. Yeah, I think okay. Get a room because I think Clyde likes your balls, Dodger. There we go. The shower curtain. Get me out the drawer and put me up back, please, Charles. I went in the bin, I think. I think the bin men have got my shower curtain now. Yeah. Jamie Alfred, Shovel needs to fix his boiler first. No, boiler's fixed, mate. Boiler was fixed on the 26th of September last year. The only reason I know is because he's coming this year to do its first service on the 26th of September this year, funny enough, which is 2 days before the birthday of things we can't mention. Hello, Hans. Hello, Tixter. Thank you. Hello, Hans. Good evening. Ray, special bus service. John, last comment was for fun. No worries, mate. No problem, Ray. Absolutely fine, mate. You know me. Water for ducks back and all that lot. I'm northern. I can take shit and I can give it. Yeah, Jamie Opland's the shower curtain. Yeah, they were the days, mate. Yeah, they were the days. £500 Curly got rounded up from £468. Tell me about the dogs. I love dogs and eating. Really? Okay, the dogs. French Bulldogs, both brothers. One's called Reggie, one's called Ronnie. They are 12 months old on the 28th of this month. Reggie's on the left of the pitch. Sorry, Ronnie's on the left of the picture. Reggie's on the right. And unfortunately, all they do when you see them there is sleep. There we go. So, let's have the next one. State of your collection tickets update, please. You know what, Shamba? I need to have a look, mate. I'm not dodging it. I've just got about 50 watches. I have got different, but they're all explained on Saturday. They're not that expensive ones. Most expensive one is my Speedy, which is £5,000. And then I've got a 2003 Seamaster SMP 300, which is about £3,200. Then I've got an X33 Amiga Speedy, the quartz one, that was £2,000. And then the next one was my CWC SBC, which was £900, but that's probably not worth £900 now. The second hand are about £600. And then I've got my 1966 Seamaster 600, my birthday watch. That cost me £700. That's probably going up in value. It's probably worth about £900 to £1,000 now. But I haven't got anything major. I haven't got anything Rolexy or really expensive. And the rest of the stuff I've got, I've got stuff like me Holton, Elliot Brown Holton, which is SBS issued at the moment. So I've got one of them, and I've got various issued military watches, and I just buy what I like, really. Let's see what else. Get through the questions. Oh, Dodger, 10 pounds towards shovel boiler repair bill. Thank you. I'll buy the dog some treats. Thank you, mate. Yes, Amiga John. It seems like he done it. I do like me Amigas. I do. Thoughts on Studio Underdog? They're good. Yeah. I've had one to borrow. They're pretty good. The guy's done well. He's a one-man business basically. So he's done pretty well. I don't know if I'd buy one particularly. Probably not my bag, but there's still good watches. Hans says, "Get another one. You can call him Charlie. Full house full of craze." Yeah, no, I couldn't handle 3, mate. Two's quite a handful sometimes. Especially when we wake up at 10 to 7 in the morning and they are just hyper. They're hyper in the morning, absolutely, just in your face. Rolly King, long time. Okay, Chili Badger got a Bolivar Red Dow Jetstar to add Tickers 51 watches. Yeah, not yet. Unless I buy yours off you, Chili, and you do me a payment plan. Because Chili's got one. Okay. Ray, any chance you could turn light on kitchen, trying to count pots and pans like? No, I did have the light on before and I've turned it off because it's a bit of a bomb site, the kitchen. Just ridiculous. But thanks anyhow. We'll get into the questions. We'll talk about watches soon. Are you going to Vegas? No, I'm Rolling Mania. Are you going to Vegas? Sorry. Is Rolling Mania going to Vegas? Have you used the pocket watch that Thomas got you? I've not used it all the time. I've got 2 pocket watches and 51 watches, so they all get used at some point. You know what I mean? I mean, the thing is, you don't even need a watch because you've got your phone with your time on it. It's bonkers, isn't it? Why are we only into watches when we've got super accurate mobile phones that connect to the internet to tell the exact time? It's a bonkers. It's a bonkers habit. She ain't with me for my looks. Evening from Spain. Oh, love it. Who's that? She ain't with me for my looks. Love it. Someone about a great synopsis, all lovely watches. Yeah, you like what you like, mate. It's a watch. If it looks good and tells the time, it works, doesn't it? For me. I had a bowl of chili this evening. Thanks, Hans. Good to know. Right, let's have a look at some watches. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share something first. Let's just get myself right here. So, I'm going to show you this old watch first. Now, this is an original Bolivar Jet from 1973 with a Merlot dial. So that is the original one. And now I haven't prepared because I'm an idiot, but let me just find this big spider type thing just flew right in front of my face and I only saw it. That completely threw me then. Right, let me just find the Bolivar Jetstar, the proper red one that I'm getting a bit giddy over, and you can see, there we go, that picture will do. So let's click on that and let's find the proper picture of the red one. There's a red one. Okay. And this is the one that Chili Badger's got. So it's beautiful looking watch. That is a really, really nice watch. I mean, people will poo-poo and said it's quartz. Yes, it is quartz, but it's high-frequency quartz. It beats 16 times per second. So it is precision, but I think it looks really, really nice. A lovely dial on it. And it's all like 400 quid. It's it's a superb watch. Really, really nice. I didn't know about it until Chili mentioned it in the in the chat the other day. Then we had the chat on the phone about Bolivars, and I kind of got into it. Yeah, really, really nice. Right, what else are we going to look at now, which has come out? Here we go. What I spotted today was this. new Citizen mechanical GMT. I don't know how much it is. We'll have this discussion. Everyone knows the price. Don't pop the price up. We're going to have a bit of a game of see if anyone can guess the price. So, what do we all think of that? Jamie Opulence Quartz for Girls. So does that mean you've got one then, have you, Jamie? Right. What do we all think of this this Citizen? Do we like it? Oh, I like the Bolivar Chrono that went into space. Yeah, I have one of those. The Lunar Pilot, the proper sized one. Great watch. Another one. Great watch. Superb watch, Lunar Pilot. I'll do something on Bolivar sometime because I do like my Bolivars. I've got a few of them. Are we all okay? Looks like a Timex. Yeah, it does look like a Timex. You're right. It's not a Timex, Ray. It's a Citizen, but yes, it looks like a Timex. Batman Citizen, 600 quid. Oh, that's a question. Okay, here we go. Muhammad Ali, look at this. Wow, Muhammad Ali, £49.99. iPhone 15 Pro is following the legendary Tickers FXD and will have a titanium frame. Also, thanks for all the well wishes for my mum. She's recovering from hip surgery, and all is going well. Thank you so much, Muhammad Ali. You are such an absolute legend on the channel. Thank you so much. I said, wish your mum well from all of the channel. And the two little puppies as well, please. Because little Reggie's got a hip problem, so he can sympathise slightly. Okay, so we're going for prices here, right? So Ray Harrison's going for 120, so I'm taking that to 120 quid. Max is going for 200 quid. Let's just go through and have a look at some more pictures. So I have no idea how much it is. I just spotted it tonight and thought, you know what? That's my kind of bag, that. So let's have a look and see where we are with it. Yeah, it was quite nice. A bit of a taper on that bracelet, isn't there? It's a bit old school on that bracelet. That's quite nice. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to guess this is 225 quid. I've absolutely no idea. Okay, open case back, but there's not a flashy there to look at. But still, what actual movement is it? What did it say? 28,800 VPH, 24 joules, 50 hours, plus minus 10, plus 10 seconds per day. Look at that pattern on the dial. Let's have a look and see. Okay. Colour-wise, I'd have to go with the Pepsi on the far left, I think. Not the middle one, and definitely not the gold one. What do we think of these other colours, folks? Oh, Stephen L says 450 quid. Really? That much? Wow, I'm going for 225, as I said. He's going for 350. Wow, I definitely don't like that gold one, and I don't like the middle one. Definitely the Pepsi on the far left. Let's have a look and see if we get an idea of how much it is. Go down the bottom. Oh, so one of them's limited to 1,300. So right, euro 1,195 for the non-limited stainless steel. 1,100 euros. Are you having a bubble? Sorry, they're going to be stuck on the shelf. It's nice, but it ain't 1,100 quid nice. I'm very surprised about that, to be honest. I'd rather have a Christian Ward. I did say Christian Ward purposely, just for Danny's benefit. Christopher Ward, GMT. I'd rather have one of those. Rolling Reveille Mania said it's shitter of the week. Really? Max said he was only 900 quid out. Robert Wood says that is a Citizen affordable Traveller's GMT. You know, the one that Texas-based Microplan uses it, and they charge $1,000 for it. Yes, of course, on a NATO strap. Yeah, one of these days, Danny, I'm gonna put all my Christopher Wards on NATO's just for you, whatever they are, don't matter. I'll just put them all on a NATO. Oh dear. Right, what else have we got here? Let's have a look at the next stuff. Okay. Next stuff we've got are 3 new Seiko Presages. Now, looking at them, I think the middle one is really nice. They're very old school, aren't they? Look how old school. Look at the bracelet. No, that's really old. They are old school, aren't they? Like late 70s, 80s. Quite like them. Definitely like. That's not an enamel dial, is it? That white one. Can't surely unless they're very expensive. Is that gonna be an enamel dial, folks? Does it look like it to you? Okay, let's see what some of the comments are. Yeah, I thought about 1970s, 1980s. Let's have a look. Okay, Matt hates says even the dog rolled over when he heard the price. Yeah. Stephen L, they should have made it cheaper with an eco drive. That is correct. Right. Like the white, right, Chili, I like the white dial as well. Definitely. I'm trying to work out whether that's an enamel dial, and I can't unless it's really expensive. I'm sure it won't be. Shell Cordovan, no, that strap wasn't Shell Cordovan, but if I can get the director of Shell Cordovan on here, I would do, just ahead of him. Just for Rolly's benefit. Okay, so Chili's going for £329 guess for the price of the Seiko. Hope you've not been peeking, because that's pretty direct, 329. Yeah, I do like the white one. I do like the old style bracelet as well. 40 mil. Is it going to have an NH35 in it? Are they going to put the 4R34, is it, or something in it? Let's have a look. Yes, I do like that white dial, and I do like that old bracelet. Oof. I'm going to go 450 quid for these. I'm going to say the 450 quid. I'm just trying to find out. Okay, they've got the new Caliber 6R55 in, which is quite a good movement over the NH35. Oof. There we go. On a bracelet, the black one is €1,750. The green one on a leather strap is 1,800. Okay, so why is the one on the leather strap more than the one on the bracelet? I'm confused. I like the bracelet anyhow. So boom. Okay. Interesting. What everyone else got to say about them? Oh right, yeah, the 6R movement. Yeah, I must admit, I think I saw something about comparison of 2 watches, one with the 6R and one with something else, and they were doing miles off between them. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the. Now this is interesting. Now I've not heard of this make before. This is the kind of thing that is right down my street. So this is a circular Diver Sport titanium. Okay. Right. First thoughts on that, guys. I've never heard of them in my life. I don't know if anybody else has heard them. Any of you guys heard of circular? Guess not. No, I guess not. So let's see what the specification is. So it's titanium. So I was going to say it's mega expensive, but it depends. I mean, you can get FXE knockoffs that are actual titanium for about 150 quid. And with it saying it's titanium, it doesn't mean it's expensive. It depends what grade it is. So it's grade 2, 42 mil, 48.5 mil to mil, 13.4 slim, 133 grams. That's with 2 links removed. I've never heard of this mate before. I don't even know. Okay, so it's 1,019. Sorry, the price came up pretty early. But I would have never guessed. But I don't know. It kind of looks nice, but it's a bit meh, isn't it? Any thoughts on it, guys? Yes. It's okay. It's going okay. Thanks, Jonga. Christian Ward on NATO strap. Evening, Tickers. Evening, Danny. What else have we got to look at? Oh, that could be interesting. Let's just have a look at this. Okay, Zenith, guys. Zenith. What do we all think of this black dial chrono from Zenith? One thing that annoys me about Zenith is the way they do the different coloured subdials. I wish they'd stick to one colour. I never have liked them doing the different coloured subdials. I just think it looks a bit odd. What does anyone else think of? What anyone else think of that? Hans said, "Is that your dog snoring?" Yes, it is my dog snoring. I didn't know you could pick it up. There you go. Yeah, that's Roddy snoring. Love it. Bless him. Okay, let's have a look. What you can do better with a Christopher Ward diver on the same moon with that Slater, with that other one. Of course you can. Stephen L says, for anyone who cares, final score, Scotland 1, England 3. So yes, that's Ronnie snoring, bless him. Didn't think the Peter says, I like the yellow dial Heimdallr SKX, which is quite similar, but it's a paler yellow and a shinier case. Okay, so let's have a look what else is going on here. So Ray loves the Zenith. Glass box style, yeah, glass box style of the crystal. Matt likes it. Matt, do you even like the different colour subdials? If it's a nice watch, it's just that the different colour subdials do me head in. So Hans says swerve it. Okay, do you know something, Hans, that we don't about them? Big V says nice, 7,899. It's not me to swear. I don't have a troll account. I come as I am. Really, so. Daddy, come on. You were the person who invented Christian Ward on a NATO. So how on earth can I not believe that isn't one of your multiple accounts? Come on, man. How can I, you invented it. Ray Harrison says 12K, Zenith. Okay, he thinks it's 12K. Rolling Mania saying hi to Uncle Jonga. Max 7K. Peter, bit of a mishmash of shades. Yep, you're correct with that one. Hans Netter was never that successful with girls back then, but got my first nice watch when my first pay packet. Oh, I wondered where that was going then, Dodger, when you mentioned about your balls hanging around your ankles, and then you talked about never successful with girls. I thought, where's this going? Okay. Hans Nielsen so bothered. Turn Clyde right. I've always wanted to say turn right Clyde, which obviously is reference to that very old film, which only me and Dodger will probably remember. Yeah, 650 quid. Come on, Dodger, I bet. Is the wife sitting next to you then? So, Christian will so it's not meter because I swear I don't have a troll card. There you go. Oh dear. Dan. Salamakam, Brother John. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. I do apologise. I can't even speak English properly. The Embezzlement King, £4.99. Great show, and it's good to see you back. I pay quicker than slow rollers Anthony Farrer and Weezard. Stay clear of shady grey market. Thank you, Embezzlement King. Thank you very much. Matt H replying to me. Yeah, the sub dial give it a certain something. Just give a certain something, mate. I don't think that something is on my right. Hans Nightingale. The wife came some years after the watch. Okay, so we're talking about tag watches and Dodgers misses. Okay, since tag is charging up to 10k for that style, I'm saying the Zenith with the better movement is 14k. Right, let's have a look how much this is. I'm going to say this is 8,500 quid. I'm probably completely wrong. I've no idea. I don't know the price of Zeniths. So let's go through and have a look and see the pictures. It looks all fairly... That's quite nice. Oh, okay. Steel bracelet for $10,000 and a leather strap for $9,500. Nice. I think the pictures are a bit poor. I mean, I'm taking it that... I mean, is it an open case back? I mean, there's a picture of the movement there, but has it got a clear case back or is it a sealed case back? They haven't even shown the picture of the back, so I've absolutely no idea what the back of it looks like. Howdy hum. Let's just see what else we've got. I tell you what I will ask everybody before I know we touched on this earlier. What does everybody think that the new Tudor is going to be? We know what we'd all like it to be. I'd like it to be a Tudor sub, but it never is going to be. We already said that. They're never gonna end up doing a Tudor sub because it's probably going to sell more than their no date or their date, depending which one that you got. So it won't be one of them. What do we actually think it's going to be? Any ideas? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, of course you can, Thomas. Drop me a link so I can come and join you. Yeah, of course you can, Thomas. Just hang on a minute. Let me just grab a link. Yeah. By the way, I'm not going to start letting anybody other on for impressions and things like that. Trust me. It's going to be... Thomas is going to come on, but I'm not letting everybody else on. I'll just let you know it's not happening. So don't be surprised. Just bear with us a second. No, not happening. I'm not having all that impression shit going on. I told you, it's not happening. You should have the link there now, should you? Because apparently you can post in from StreamYard. So I just have done. So you should see the link there. Someone confirmed to me that the link has gone in because I'm not on YouTube. I presume it has. Told you, Certi, it's not happening. Sorry, Certi, it's not happening. I did say that. I'm not being rude, but obviously someone mentioned to Thomas, "Can you get me the link?" Because if I ask for it myself, I'm not going to get it. So obviously, I told you it wasn't going to happen. I did say that. I'm being funny. I just said the link ain't going for anybody else but Thomas. And since Thomas is not coming on, it's just me and the dogs. I did say that. I did say that. And there you go. Let's see what else we've got going on. Before we go, let's just say, I'm seriously, what does everyone think that the Tudor's going to be? They've done a new chronograph. They've done the boat thing. What are they going to do now? New? What? Seriously, what could it be? What could Tudor be coming out with that's going to be exciting and revolutionary? I think it. I don't know. I mean, it could be. Could they do a sub? Pilot's watch, Peter. Yeah, it could be a pilot's watch. Is that their thing? Yeah. Is anything new? Is anything good for an overhaul? Like a new, I don't know, a new Pelagos. Like when did they last change the the standard Pelagos? When was that last reissued, redone? Anyone remember? Matt, you'll know because you've got a Pelagos. When did the Pelagos last get revamped? Okay, I apologise, but I just wonder why when Thomas asked for the link, Thomas didn't even come on. Bit weird. I said to Thomas, "Come on," and he didn't. He asked for the link, and he just didn't come on. Apologise, Thomas, if you didn't, but you can still come on, Thomas. You should have the link in the chat. I told you Thomas can come on, no problem. Pete said, "I honestly don't pay enough attention to Tudor to make an educated guess about what they might do." I think Tudor are great. I think they've got some good stuff. I mean, come on, the BBs are absolute classics, aren't they? The BB. I think the Black Bays are just classic watches, definitely. I still wouldn't mind a Black Bay in my collection. I did say originally I wanted the blue one, but then I've got too many blue watches. So I think the black face Black Bay would be, Black Bay Black would be amazing. Still need one of them in my collection. And someone said the other day they put the price up twice now. I think the Black Bay's nearly about over £3,000, isn't it? Right, I'm winding up anyhow now, but guys, I could always say I was going to do about 45, 50 minutes. So we've been on for 50 minutes. Could actually started the show on time this time. So thank you all for watching. That's great. I am going to go live at 5 o'clock UK time on Thursday evening when Tudor do the new launch. So I'm going to come on stream now and we're going to have a chat and see what it is. I'm very intrigued as to what it could be. So thank you all for your comments. Thanks for all joining. Thanks for all commenting. Thank you, Muhammad Ali, and to Dodger and Embezzlement King for the super chats. It is much appreciated. I can put food on the table and hang on a minute. Here's Thomas. Hang on. I did say Thomas could come on. Hang on. Yeah, man.
Hi, John. How are
you?
Sorry about that. I've been trying.
All right, no problem. Sorry, mate. I do apologise. It was just, I knew someone else was gonna. I knew other people were gonna jump on. I suspected that. How are you doing? All right.
Yeah, doing good, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm good. Yes. I thought Brian or Patrick could be helping out, but Brian actually spoke to Brian the other day. He said he had something to do. Actually, I think Patrick said he had something to do as well. So, yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah, good. Good.
So what do you think of this this Blampunk then? What do you think of it? This X Swatch thing. What do you think of it?
Blampunk time Swatch. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been saying. A lot of people dissed it to start off with, didn't they? And said, "Oh, I don't like it. Don't want anything to do with it." And then they went out and got it, and then said, "I want one. I want one." I mean,
yeah,
all the YouTubers, Gavin from That Watch Guy London, Adrian from Bark and Jack, they're all saying, "Nah, I don't want anything to do with it. I like the Moon Swatch, but I don't want anything to do with this. But I want one now."
Yes.
And everyone seems to want one. So it's a funny one, really. I mean, there's a colour for everyone. So I think people are going to jump on it eventually, and it's gaining traction as all the time.
Paul Thorpe wants one. Paul Thorpe wants one.
Exactly. Paul Thorpe wants one.
I didn't think Paul Thorpe. I mean, first of all, it very surprised me that Paul ever got an Amiga Pro Prof.
He'll want the full set.
That's right. He wants the full set. That's correct. Yeah.
This is it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like. I mean, yeah, I do like it. I mean, Blampon was the first dive watch, really. Well, it was Rolex. It was like a toss up, depending on what month it was.
It was that Rolex and the Zodiac Seawolf, wasn't it?
Yes, that's it. Yeah, those three, and they were all like fighting for which one was the first.
Yeah. But I quite like it. I mean, I like the Antarctic. I like the grey one. I quite like
that's the one. You see, I thought that the blue one.
That's the one with the mil-spec.
Yes.
Water indicator on it, isn't
That's right. No, I went for that for the colour, and I thought the dark blue one would be the one, the Atlantic. I thought that would be the one that everybody went for, but apparently the most popular one is the Antarctic.
Yeah,
that seems to be the one that everybody seems to be going for. It's a lovely colour. It's lovely.
The mil-spec was the first Blancpain 50 fathoms because it was commissioned for the military. So it had that line on with the water indicator on.
Yeah, correct.
So that is the original, and then you had you had it come out without that on. Then you had the NORAD. Then you had the no radiation one, and I mean that's the OG, the one with the we've got some dog movement.
Yeah, I've got some dog movement. Yes, they've all woken up because they've woken up because the legend Thomas Burnett is on the stream.
Yeah,
he's licking his lips. Bless him. There we are. Look at him. We've never had some movement. Bless him.
Has he got a bone to chew on?
No, they're all right. They've had enough to eat today. They've had lots of things to eat today.
But that's the OG. That's the OG. I mean, but people are saying, what's next? Are they going to do Breguet? Are they going to do Breguet Type 20 chronograph? Are they going to go into? Are they going to do a Breguet Classique? I mean, we've seen renders of Breguet Classiques, the 7147. With the little sub-seconds at 5 o'clock. I've seen renders of that, and I mean that's my favourite Breguet. I mean, I'm lusting after one of those. But
What was Paul on about when he said, "Will you, won't we"? What was he having a guess at? Who knows?
he
On
was
his
he
stream.
was he was nudging up. Will they actually go? Will they actually collaborate with Breguet?
Was it Breguet he was talking about? Because he didn't say who it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Obviously
It
the
was.
Swatch
It
group
was. I
owns
think
so
it was.
many.
Yeah, it was Breguet who was talking about because I mean, they wouldn't collaborate with people like Hamilton because you can buy a Hamilton for cheap bucks, and they wouldn't collaborate. I'd like them to collaborate with someone like Glasshouse Original,
Yes.
they do the CQ, but would they do another diver? I mean, they've already done a chronograph with the Moon Swatch. They've done a diver with
They've
this
done a diver.
So I
It
reckon
won't be a
they'd
dress watch, though. You can't imagine a plastic
exactly,
dress watch, really.
exactly.
Fuck.
No, that's
A
right, John.
plastic dress. Yeah, you're right. A plastic
That's
dress
right.
watch.
Then that's the one to come next. I think it'd be good to do a
It's
plastic
got to be,
dress
hasn't
watch.
it?
Yeah. So a Breguet or a Glasshouse Original, like
what about Pilot's watch? What about Pilot's watch?
Or Pilot's watch, exactly, a Pilot's watch.
So what's in the lineup of Swatch that do a good Pilot watch?
Oh, well, you got who? What we got? We got Rado, Mido, Hamilton, Glasshouse Original. What else? We got Tissot. I mean, your higher end brands are Omega, Blancpain, Breguet. So it's Type 20, the chronograph. The Breguet Type
Bezel
20.
McKean says, Tommy B, predictions for the new Tudor release. Yes, what do you think the Tudor release is going to be, Tom?
I think it's going to be something lame like a Royale or something like that. Something. Nothing exciting. Nothing. I don't think it would be anything too exciting. We've had all the exciting stuff, haven't we? We've had the Pelagos.
Well, we haven't had the most exciting one, have we? We haven't had what I want, have we?
What's that? A military one?
No, yeah. Well, a sub, a Tudor sub, a new Tudor Snowflake sub.
A Tudor sub would be really nice. I mean, I've got the P01.
Yeah, but the Tudor sub, like they did in 1978 with the Ghost.
That's a 1960s prototype of a Tudor military watch.
That's lovely, that. But I'm talking about the proper Tudor sub, like the Snowflake, like the Marine Nationale used to have. Something like
really
that.
Nice.
But then again, that would take away the shine, probably, of people who want a sub, a proper sub.
The Pelagos is already a Tudor sub.
I must admit, and apparently Black Bay 58 is a Tudor sub. People say you're right.
Well, the Black Bay 58's got round indices. The Pelagos has got everything the Tudor sub has got. It's got the squared indices. It's got the snowflake hands. It says everything that the Tudor sub has.
Essentially, I suppose it is. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the 58 is round indices like a Rolex, and I mean some of the Tudor subs did have Mercedes hands, so. Would Tudor actually bring out a watch with Mercedes hands? That's an interesting one.
Yeah. No, do you know what? I don't think that
they wouldn't.
Rolex would allow it, would they?
They wouldn't, would they? No.
No, they wouldn't.
Tudor is snowflake hands, isn't it?
Yeah. Tudor snowflake and Rolex is Mercedes hand, and I think that's where it's going to stay.
Exactly.
So Certy Danny said, Swatch X Christian Ward. A collab.
Well, you could have a Swatch Bel Canto.
A Swatch Bel Canto on a NATO.
Yeah, a swatch that actually rang and chimed.
You can hear it.
Swatch.
Yeah,
you
could hear it.
You wouldn't be able to hear it because it's plastic, though, would you? So
No, you can't hear the normal. I can't hear
time.
the normal one. I can't hear the normal one anyhow. Well, I tell you, I wonder how many. It'd be interesting to know in a year's time how much Blampons are sold. Because remember, they said that 50% more, 50% more moon watches were sold because of that. But they're only £5,000. The cheapest Blampon equivalent's about 12.5 grand, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, as you say, the Speedmasters were in an affordable price bracket. So,
yes.
And the Blancpains, I mean, you're looking at a bathyscaphe for about 14,000 or something, and a normal 50 fathoms, what, 15k, 18k?
Something like that. Yeah, someone's not going to go out and buy that and then suddenly plant 15. They're going to, not a no.
No. I mean, I saw on Instagram there was a video of people say a man going up in France to people saying, "Have you heard of when did you hear of Blancpain?" And they said, "When I first walked into the Swatch store." "Have you heard of Blancpain?" And they were saying, "No." And they were holding Swatch bags with watching.
Wow.
Have you heard of Blancpain? No.
Nico said that most watch people hadn't. I mean, I knew about them probably more because of the military aspect of it.
Yeah.
Because we knew it. So, I mean, I don't know if the average watch fan knows about them. Nico seemed to think that the average watch person, obviously the average man on the street won't know about them at all, like he knows about. Yeah, but I wonder how many watch people knew about Blancpain, because Nico said it's going to ruin Blancpain, because if they didn't know about it and the first impression they get is a plastic watch, they never heard about it, and then they suddenly see this plastic watch, and that's the first. But no, they're going to know it's a homage to it, aren't they? They're going to know that.
Well, watch nerds like us know the brand. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. But people who aren't watch nerds, they don't know the brand. They don't know the brand. And
no,
this is the first time they've seen the name on a plastic watch, and it's on a plastic watch. So it is really interesting to sort of see. Yeah.
So Chili said 50 Fathoms name is more well known, I think, than the maker. All right, so people think it's a 50 Fathoms watch. Okay, that's interesting.
I was wondering at first whether they were going to put Blancpain on the side of the Swatch, but they've printed Swatch on the side, just like they have on the side of the Blancpain. 50 Fathoms. They've printed Swatch on the side, so they've done that's their take on a 50 Fathoms. They've done Swatch on the side, so that's quite an interesting sort of takeoff.
JL, $7 Australian dollars 99. Hey, Tickers, great show. Thank you, JL. Now, what do you think about this movement? Now, this is interesting. That I was talking to Chili for quite a long time over the weekend, and he Googled, and I've seen the same as well. He Googled, and that movement is not supposed to be hacking. But last night on Casual Watch Reviewers show, Sunday night on Sam's show.
On Sam's show, yeah.
On Sam's show, watch Chris, who he's probably done the best review at the moment on the
yeah.
He got one and he hacked it by pulling the crown out live on air. So they've modified the movement, even though the movement's probably what? 100 quid maybe, 50 quid, 80 quid out the whole thing.
Less than that. It's machine made. It's stamped. It's made of plastic.
But they've modified it to make it hack because Chili Googled it and said it doesn't hack, and I Googled it last night and it said it didn't hack, from what I could see.
Yeah, well, obviously the System 51 movement in itself doesn't hack, but they've obviously modified it, as you say, for this release, for
that release, and
release.
I think it probably can be. Well, also the back comes off. It clips off. But the back, it's not sealed. The back pops off. Yeah,
right.
That's what Watch Chris said. The back comes off.
I'd be interested to know if it does break the System 51 movement, would you be able to swap it for like an NH35 or a Miyota?
Well, no, I think you better just swap it for another movement. You think about it, that movement or that watch, that movement's been out since about 2012. You're probably going to find a cheap shitter kids watch with that movement in, and all going to be the same size. And you're probably just going to be able to take the movement out and drop a movement in, aren't you? It might not hack.
They've decorated it with this sea animal, haven't they? You know, they've decorated the rotor, haven't they?
Is that on the move? That's on the movement. That's not on the clear case back. That's on the movement, isn't it?
That's on the movement. Yeah, it's on the rotor. It's got this animal on
right.
it, you know, so they've decorated it.
There'll be somebody out there who's got a niche market. He'll find a way to service one, and then it'll be his bag. He'll advertise it that I can service you, and he'll make a niche out of doing it in a few years' time.
Yeah, there probably will be people who'll start modding them. Yeah, I didn't realize that the case back came off.
Yeah, case back comes out, so I think there'll be somebody who will mod it or repair it for you if it's possible. But the trouble is, it doesn't. It's glued together. The isn't it? Apparently it's glued, isn't it? The movement. It's not. I don't think it's screwed in. It's glued. Yeah. So if you can pull a jewel out, you could probably move something.
I think it's got a pin on each corner to hold it in. Glued pin.
Oh, right.
A plastic pin. Like a plastic rod on each corner to hold it.
Now it depends whether you can get those rods out without them breaking, or whether you can replace them. Yeah. And also, someone said I read on. I mean, take it with a pinch of salt because it's Reddit, but I read on Reddit that the crown doesn't pull out. So the question is, if the crown doesn't pull out, how are you going to get the movement in? But then they must have got it in.
How is it waterproof then? If the crown doesn't pull out or push in or screw?
Not removable. Sorry, no, I don't mean pull out. Removable. I meant remove. Sorry, the crown is removable.
Right. Yeah.
But then again, it must have been, because how did they get the movement in to start with then?
Oh, you're getting me
now. The Palm and Andy show. Come back, baby, come back.
Yeah. Come back, Palm and Andy. Yeah. We love you.
Yeah.
We love you. Lads.
Yeah, so I suppose it's more work, isn't it? If you make it so the crown could normally it's a little thing you push in, isn't it, with a screwdriver to pull the crown out. That's more engineering work to make that happen, isn't it?
Well, with the crown, yeah. Then you've got the crown. What is it? Not the thread, the gasket that goes around it.
Yeah,
and all sorts of other stuff, you know, with the crown. So with the crown, the thread that goes on the crown. So
yeah.
So there's 51 parts. I mean, it blows my mind to think that it's only 51 parts.
What's an average? Well, how many parts is an average? Is an average movement a simple like an NH35? Is that a couple of hundred? Is it?
No, probably about 150 or something.
About 150, right? Got you. Wow, yeah. And of course, there'll be loads more swatches that will sell other models. That is why they're doing it. That is why they're not selling online. Because as you're going in the shop, you're spotting others. I mean, one of the guys on Sam's show did it the other day, but he bought one of those new square ones. So that's what people.
Oh yeah, Pete McConville had this one square swatches, didn't he? Yeah,
that's right. He bought one of the square swatches. So that's why I think that's why they're not selling it online, because they are increasing the sales of other watches.
It's so they can draw customers into their stores. And then when the person walks up to the counter and says, "Have you got a Blancpain swatch? Have you got a Swatch Pain?" You know, they'll say, "No, we haven't. But look at our other stock. Look what else we've got." And people walk around and they'll say, "Oh well, actually, I quite like that art collaboration.
Yeah.
Or I quite like that collaboration with an actor or a musician or you know, quite like that swatch. You know." I like that square swatch. I like that octagonal swatch. I like that whatever swatch, you know. And
I've queued for I've queued for
by
2
12.
hours. I've queued for 2 hours. You've sold all the
Yeah.
ones I want, but why me? I'll make it worth it. I'll buy one of them and one of them.
Well, I'll buy a moon swatch.
Yes. You can walk in. Apparently, what they were doing, they were taking people out the queue who wanted a moon swatch and just selling them a moon swatch. Anyone queuing for a moon swatch? Yeah, well, there you go. You can have one now. It's all that now.
Yeah.
It's all whole hat, isn't it? I still want one. I still haven't got one. I still need one.
I don't.
You don't like them?
I quite like them. They're a novelty, aren't they? But it's 300. What are they? 300, 250 quid, 300 quid.
207 quid. 207 quid. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you could buy yourself a. And I don't like to use the term shitter, but you could buy yourself a Seiko or something for that, couldn't you?
Yeah, but you've got Seiko. It's just a different kind of watch. I mean, but it's kind of watch. That's what I mean. It's different, and it's just different. I mean, I've got sorts of Seikos. I've got 5 or 6.
What it is I'll tell you what it is, John. It's a fashion accessory because of the color scheme. It's a fashion accessory for young kids to go out and get into watches and match up with their trainers or with their outfits, different color schemes to match with their t-shirts, to match with their sneakers. Yeah, I think it was a new generation. It's for a new generation of not watch collectors, but fashion, people into fashion. That's what Swatch does. That's what.
Yeah, you're right. I suppose in a way, yeah.
That's what Swatch does. I mean, when I wore a Swatch as a teenager, it was the jellyfish, and I wore it for a while, and it was fun wearing it, and it's novel. It was see through. I could see all the cogs moving and stuff like that as it ticked away, quartz movement, but it wasn't something I was going to keep forever.
No,
it was a novel thing that I was going to have, from as a fashion accessory, and then I was going to move on to the next fashion accessory.
Yeah,
it's. I think that's the main sort of angle they're coming from, is the fashion accessory angle.
Yeah, definitely.
You got some super chats to catch up on.
Now I was just looking at the dogs, what was happening, but I thought they were getting a bit dodgy, but they weren't. They tend to get a bit.
They're fighting.
Well, no, they weren't. They tend to I don't know what to say, but let's just say it doesn't matter with the blokes. They just have a bit of a play. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, they're getting a bit frisky.
Yeah, they do, but they're doing all right. He's just having a bit of a moment, bless him. It's nice to see the movement on him, isn't it? It's nice for people to see the movement. Normally they just lie there, but yes. No, we're all good. Thomas, it's been good to chat to you, mate. I'm gonna go off now, but stay on and we'll have a chat offline. But thank you, everybody.
Yeah, sure.
It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Thomas, for joining us. Thank you for all the super chats. And we will be back. I said I'll be on Thursday night, 5 o'clock UK. I'm going to go live, and we're going to discuss. We're going to see together live what the new Tudor is. It's going to be quite exciting because we've no idea exactly what it is. So
you'll see it first, guys.
All right. Okay. See you later, guys. Good night.
Take care. Good night.